Most founders in Dubai fail for a specific reason. They mistake polite encouragement for actual economic demand. This video shows you how to test a business idea with hard evidence. Best Solution brings deep expertise here. They have formed over 5,000 companies. Many founders assume Dubai has demand for everything. That broad market appetite is the wrong metric to track. The real metric of survival is much narrower. You must know if specific buyers will pay for your specific version of a concept. Your pricing viability depends entirely on the competitors already operating nearby. Their presence dictates what you can actually charge. Macroeconomic size means nothing without confirmed buyer willingness. You need that willingness at your exact micro-level price point. This cascading flowchart sketch shows how operational decisions connect. Your license, jurisdiction, and costs flow directly from your initial research.
Cautionary. Choosing an activity first is a common trap. Skipping the research phase means choosing your entire operational model blind. Regulatory and competitive validation must dictate the business model. You must never let the model dictate the validation. This vector sketch charts footfall traffic for 2024. Dubai welcomed 18.72 million visitors. That number represents a 9% upward trend. This record-breaking footfall provides strong baseline support. It easily sustains retail, food, and experience concepts across the city. This architectural sketch represents property growth in 2024. The market saw 761 billion dirhams in property deals. That reflects a 20% rise in real estate value. Q1 of 2026 added 252 billion dirhams. These massive numbers provide a lucrative backdrop. However, relying on them to guarantee success for a niche concept is a fatal error. This demographic matrix isolates specific market segments. Broad categories like expats are completely useless. You need functional segments like families in Dubai Marina seeking premium childcare. You must study competitor pricing alongside your target segment. You must determine their exact willingness to pay. This isolates a critical decision point. Separate product features that genuinely justify a premium price. Discard features that merely add to your operational cost. This funnel sketch distills a massive data pool. You size the market honestly by starting with large government datasets. Then you narrow down to the slice you can actually reach. Triangulate multiple data sources to find the truth. This prevents a single optimistic report from skewing your entire business model. Primary research means collecting data directly from the market. This offers the most honest signal of true market demand. Secondary research utilizes existing government and trade data. This method provides high-speed and low-cost validation. This digital network sketch connects specific business stakeholders. You map these connections using professional digital networks. Keyword tools read competitor demand accurately. They show exactly what your target audiences actively search for online. Digital tools and secondary data provide a foundation. You must always verify them with direct customer signals. That creates a complete and reliable validation picture. This layout states the baseline financial expectation. Testing an idea starts at around 5,000 dirhams. The entry validation tier costs 5,000 to 10,000 dirhams. It covers industry reviews, competitor scans, and regulatory checks. The comprehensive research tier costs 15,000 to 30,000 dirhams. It adds customer validation, pricing validation, and stakeholder interviews. Many founders fall into a budgeting trap. They assume validation simply means buying a pre-written market report. Comprehensive validation is never a simple operational expense. It acts as a mandatory risk mitigation investment. It prevents massive losses from premature scaling. This timeline sketches a 2-day validation framework. We designed this specifically for time-sensitive capital decisions. Day 1 operations assess the core structure. You evaluate the concept, revenue model, customer target, competitors, and licensing restrictions. Day 2 operations lock everything into place. You focus on competitor positioning, setup costs, banking, and strict operational needs for profitability. A proprietary study reviewed over 500 business setups across 3 years. This data visualization compares 2 time-to-revenue funnels. Companies executing primary research reached profitability roughly 40% faster. Front-loading the research phase accelerates your velocity to profitability. It mathematically removes friction from your operational plan. Consider a real-world client story. Best Solution guided this process as Dubai's leading specialist since 2003. This split-path sketch illustrates a strategic pivot. A European client faced a saturated general trading model. They pivoted into a clean, niche business-to-business supply model. This exact pivot avoided established distributors. Those distributors competed heavily on price. The change resulted in faster first revenue. This bronze wave illustrates a rapid client pivot. The client tested a retail concept online, launching a small pilot rather than a physical store. This digital-first test proved highly effective. It avoided a long and expensive commercial lease. The strategy drastically lowered their market entry risk. Altering a business plan before launch indicates strength. It represents the defining characteristic of a successful validation cycle. Mistake 1 involves misreading positive feedback. You must distinguish genuine economic demand from the polite encouragement of friends. This reversed logic flowchart shows structural stress. Mistake 2 is choosing what to sell before finding evidence. You must let research choose the model. Mistake 3 means relying on generic consulting data. Broad category praise does not prove demand for your exact differentiator. Mistake 4 places regulatory research at the end. That late discovery can completely destroy a predefined business model. These 4 mistakes stem from a single root error. Founders seek validation for a predetermined decision. Market data must dictate the strategy instead. A focused validation takes just 2 days. Full programs utilizing primary research run a few weeks. Deep industry expertise only tells you how to do the work. It does not prove to buy buyers will pay your required price. This 3-part structural pillar reveals our first takeaway. You must test your specific version at your specific price point. Takeaway 2 adds structural integrity. Combine primary research with secondary data. This helps you achieve profitability 40% faster. Takeaway 3 completes the foundation. Treat a research no as a massive win. Pivoting early is infinitely cheaper than relaunching later. True market validation acts as an objective and systematic process. It engineers risk out of the equation before you spend a single dirham. This layout highlights your trusted partner for execution. Best Solution operates from Business Bay with a team of more than 50 specialists. They offer a completely free consultation. They precisely map your business activity, jurisdiction, and licensing to your exact strategic plans. Your first face-to-face conversation at the Business Bay office is completely free. You will experience no pressure and no upselling. Let market evidence guide your path. Do not let the wrong operational decision cost you exponentially more time and money later.